Hey everyone, Simon back again today for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And I've got a couple more videos for you here again today on this Thursday, April 11th, 2019. I figured I'd start adding the date since the amount of videos I've created is starting to add up. So, basically, the first story I have for you is about Julian Assange being arrested at the Ecuadorian embassy that he's been at since 2012. Before I get into the video, as usual, I want to give my little speech about if you like this content, give me the thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, I really appreciate your support. That's how my channel grows and how people are able to find this content down the road when they go to search for it. So let me go ahead and get into this story. As I said, it's titled Julian Assange Gets Arrested. So Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks and the 2019 Nobel Peace Prize nominee, has been arrested by UK authorities. Now, Assange has been living in the Ecuadorian embassy since 2012 when he was granted asylum there. Now, this past Thursday, WikiLeaks tweeted that Assange was told by a high-ranking Ecuadorian official that he would be expelled within hours to days. Now, the recent rift between Assange and Ecuador seems to be about WikiLeaks reporting on what's being called the INA papers. Now, these papers deal with the president of Ecuador, Lenin Moreno, and his brother, who created an offshore tax haven. The leak of info related to the INA Investment Corp includes emails, phone communication, and expense receipts that are said to link the president and his family to a series of corrupt and criminal dealings, including money laundering. Now, the leak provoked a congressional investigation into President Moreno for corruption. Moreno now risks impeachment. Also, on March 26th, the WikiLeaks Twitter account posted that Moreno is going to hand over Assange for U.S. debt relief. Now, this was also reported by the New York Times. Now, on April 2nd, President Moreno claimed that Assange had violated the conditions of his asylum, citing proof of espionage and hacking over the release of the INA info. Assange's lawyer said that Assange is no longer the editor of WikiLeaks and wasn't responsible for the leaking of the information related to the INA papers. Now, his lawyer met with Ecuador Ambassador Jaime Alberto Marchand, and they got into a shouting match, basically inside the embassy. Now, Assange claimed that Marchand, the ambassador, is colluding with the U.S. government and that they want Assange shut up. Basically, they want to prevent him from leaking more information that's damning to government officials, which, if you don't want to be caught up in your dirty dealings, don't do dirty dealings. It's pretty simple. I think we're in an age right now where most of the dirt is going to be uncovered. And I'm happy for this myself. Seems like a lot of stuff is being exposed to the light. And that's how the deep state gets exposed. And that's how the swamp gets drained. So basically, that's the story from my perspective. I'm sure some people will disagree with some of the things I've said. But please feel free to comment whether you agree or disagree, and we can start a discussion. That's the only way people can come to an understanding, is to, start a dialogue. So, again, that's the story from my perspective, and I'll see you guys on the next video.